Hey there Pokemon fans, Readers here with another deck review and playtest video. I'm gonna do both in the same video. So in this video I'm going to deck review and playtest with the Wave Splasher deck, the second deck that the X and Y BREAKpoint set introduced to the game. So I did purchase that today. I have not played with that yet, but I'm gonna just take a look at this one and playtest with you today. So, what's awesome about this deck is this fantastic shiny Mega Gyarados red coin, which I'm very impressed about. We have the deck box and the regular sleeves, and we cannot change those unfortunately, but that's very okay. So let's start with the Pokemon. We have two, I guess, yes, two Petilil, 50 HP Pokemon, Aromatherapy, fantastic name for a move. For an attack, heal 10 damage from each of your Pokemon. That may be useful, but I don't think that it will. It evolves to Lilligant, 80 HP Pokemon, Grass-type Pokemon with Boo-hoo. This Pokemon just cries for 20 damage. If your opponent attaches an energy card from his or her hand to the defending Pokemon during his or her turn, that Pokemon will be asleep. This is so interesting. Such a nice ability. I like that so very much, and this is our first rare in this deck. And with 2 energy we have Leaf Slice 30 times. Flip 2 coins. This attack does 30 damage times the number of heads. I don't like this so much. It may save us sometimes, but the Boo-hoo is very interesting actually. So if our opponent attaches an energy, he will be asleep right away, so he will not be able to attack, and that's fantastic. So it's very good early game. If our opponent has the energy required, it's quite useless actually. He will not just attach an energy, but it is interesting. It may buy us some time. We have two Kricketot, 60 HP, Grass-type Pokemon, Bug Hens. Search your deck for up to 3 Grass-type Pokemon, reveal them and put them into your hand, shuffle your deck afterwards. So this is a better Pokemon Fan Club, and that's very interesting. Just the fact that you're going to thin your deck from Grass-type Pokemon is very important. You will also be able to find Cricketune, Lilligant, or Bayleaf, or whatever you may need. So let's go back. Let's go to Cricketune, 90 HP Grass-type Pokemon with a Stretch. During your next turn, any damage done to this Pokemon, to the defending Pokemon by attacks, is increased by 60 after applying weakness and resistance. So that means that you Screech and then you hit for 100 damage, and that's impressive for a 1 energy attack. Very nice. It may be very dangerous. We will see when we playtest with it. We move on to a few water-type Pokemon. We have Slowpoke, 70 HP. As you can see, Ducklets are following him, and a Shelder right there. That's interesting. Headbutt, 10 damage with 1 energy, not impressive. And Tail Lure, that's very interesting. With 2 energy, search your deck for a Pokemon, reveal it and put it into your hand, shuffle your deck afterwards. So this is a Master Ball ability, and that's fantastic. It's very good to have the option to fetch for any Pokemon that you'd like. That's very important. You may, I don't know, you may just bring whatever you need every single time. That's awesome. We have 2 of those, and we have this is our second rare, Slowking. This is a holo rare in the normal form, but because of this deck it is released in non-holo rare as well. 100 HP water type Pokemon, evolves from Slowpoke. The ability is Royal Flash. Once during your turn, before you attack, you may flip a coin. If heads, move an energy from your opponent's active Pokemon to one of his or her bench Pokemon. So you may make your opponent's life harder. Yeah, that's true. It may be very important sometimes. We will see in the playtest. With 2 energy, Psychic up, 40 damage. During your next turn, this Pokemon Psych up attack does 40 more damage before applying weakness and resistance. So that means that if you hit once from this point on, you will hit for 80 damage, and that's very good. And combined with the Royal Flash, it may be devastating for your opponent. Very nice ability right there. We have 2 Psyduck, 60 HP Pokemon with 220 damage, nothing impressive there, and it evolves to Golduck, the third rare of this deck. 100 HP Water type Pokemon with 1 energy, Derail, 20 damage, discard the special energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. This is very, very, very nice, but useless, completely useless in the theme deck category, because most, if not all, of the theme decks do not contain special energies. So this is not good in the theme deck category, but Golduck may be very, very good in the standard format, especially with Golduck Break. And yeah, with 3 energy, Hydro Splash, 70 damage, that's not so good for 3 energy, but still a nice card overall. Next we have 2 Chikoritas, 60 HP Grass type Pokemon with Tackle and Blot. 10 damage heal, 10 damage from this Pokemon, that's okay. It just watches a Fennekin through a portal. Looks like Chikorita is in the forest and Fennekin is in the city or something like that. That's so nice. It uses the Leafeon. It uses the Leafeon in its head to determine the temperature and humidity. It loves to sunbath. Okay, nice. I thought it would say something about this Fennekin here, but no. It evolves to 2 Bayleaf. We have 2 Bayleaf actually. 90 HP, Body Slam, 20 damage, flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. Having the option to paralyze is very, very nice. And with 2 energy, 30 damage. So this is not such a powerful Pokemon, but okay. We have 2 Corsola, 80 HP, Spike Cannon, 30 times flip. 2 coins, this attack does 30 damage times the number of heads, and with 3 energy, 50 damage, not so bad for a common card. It may be dangerous sometimes, but I would not prefer it. And then we have a very nice Pokemon line and the all-star of this deck, Froakie, 60 HP, Bubble, flip a coin if heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is paralyzed, that just buys you time. 2 Frogadier, 70 HP Pokemon, Water Duplicates, that's very interesting in the standard format. We already have seen a Greninja deck using those Frogadiers, very nice. Water Duplicates, search your deck for up to 3 Frogadier and put them onto your bench, shuffle your deck afterwards, so you don't really need Froakies from that point on. And we have 2 Greninja, 1 Holo Rare and 1 non-Holo Rare, and that's also a special card, only found in this deck. 130 HP Water type Pokemon, Shadow Stitching, 40 damage with 1 energy. That's awesome about Greninja. He deals a lot of damage with just 1 energy. Shadow Stitching, 40 damage until the end of your opponent's next turn. Each Pokemon your opponent has in play in his or her hand and his or her discard pile has no abilities. This includes cards that come into play on that turn. So bye bye Seimini X, bye bye Hoopa EX. This is an awesome card for standard format as well. Moonlight Slash, 60 damage with just 1 energy. You may return a water type energy from this Pokemon to your hand. If you do, this attack does 20 more damage. So it deals 80 damage with just 1 energy, and that's freaking awesome. Freaking awesome. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the Water Shuriken ability to snipe Pokemon in the bench, but still, it's a very, very nice card, a very threatening card, and I hope that it's gonna see a lot of standard play. It already does. We have 2 Shellder, I guess? Yes, 2 Shellder, 60 HP Pokemon, Razor Shell, 10 damage with 1 energy, flip a coin if heads, this attack does 10 more damage, nothing very impressive there, and 2 Cloyster, 100 HP Pokemon, Sudden Grip, 10 damage with 1 energy. If this Pokemon evolved from Shellder during this turn, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. No question asked, just paralyzed. Boom. Fantastic. And Surf with 3 energy, 70 damage. Not so good, but you know, it may be very, very useful to paralyze and then hit for 70 damage. Fantastic. So 30 Pokemon in this deck. That's half of the deck is filled with Pokemon, and that's very okay. We have 2 Potion to heal our Pokemon, 2 Professor's Letter to bring energy, 1 Max Elixir to look at the top 6 cards of our deck and attach a basic energy card we find there to a basic Pokemon on our bench, shuffle the other cards back in the deck. So that thins the deck and let us play 2 energy in 1 turn. Fantastic. 1 Great Ball to try to find a Pokemon that we need. We will definitely find 1 Pokemon, because we have 30 Pokemon in this deck. Sona to shuffle our hand and draw a fresh 5-card hand. We have 2 Tierno to draw 3 cards. 1 Misty's Determination. Discard a card from your hand. If you do, look at the top 8 cards of your deck and put 1 of them into your hand. Shuffle the other cards back in your deck. Very, very nice supporter there. 1 Wally to probably evolve our Greninja or something. And 1 Fighting Fury Belt to... this is an awesome card, actually. Attach a Pokemon... the basic Pokemon. This card is attached to gets plus 40 HP and its attacks do 10 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon before applying weakness and resistance. That means that it is a very nice card to increase the survivability of our starter Pokemon. In my opinion, that's the best use for it. And it's very, very, very good in Pokemon EX, but we don't have Pokemon EX now. And we have 9 Grass type and 9 Water type energy. And that's all, that's the deck. Let's go to the versus mode. And let's try out this deck. I'm gonna click at water. I'm gonna try to find it. Have so many decks here. I'm gonna hit play. Let's see what we will do with this deck. Not happy with my opponent's deck. I am weak to grass. He's not weak to water. So it may be hard. I think that this deck has potential because of the awesome Greninja and the awesome Slowking. Nothing to complain about those 2 Pokemon, but still it's probably not the best. I think that the X and Y basic decks are still better, including the X and Y basic green that we're just facing right now. So I would like to go with Slowking now, since I have Slowpoke, but I think that I will not do that. I think I won't do that because I don't know. It's gonna be weak. Oh, we have a Greninja, so I may actually try to go for Froakie after attacking once. Please do not evolve. I would not like that. And still, even if I go for even if I go with Froakie, I will still have a weakness problem, and that's very, very bad. If he finds a way out, I'm gonna be very, very... Oh, that's nice. Okay, so I'm gonna evolve that. That's a nice one. I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. I'm gonna put the grass type there, the grass type energy, and you know what? Let's see if... Oh, okay. That's way easier. Looks like the Slowking is not here. That's nice. So it's not so, tempting to bring out Slowking. We're gonna stay with Slowpoke. Slowking is prized. That's quite sad, but whatever. I'm gonna start evolving my moving to Greninja slowly but steadily. And looks like my opponent is evolving quite a lot as well, and he's low in energy. That's interesting. I should take advantage of that. Oh, nice, nice, very nice. I'm going to retreat. Oh, I messed up. I'm not going to retreat yet because I messed up. I should have put the energy here. So I'm gonna fetch for quite a few more Pokemon. What should I bring next? I think that I should go for a Cricketoad and a Cricketune, because I should not rely on my water type Pokemon. It won't be good. Water types will not help me right now. So this Seedot is useless. It cannot bring any other Pokemon to the bench. So I'm gonna probably retreat the Slowpoke next turn and start hitting with... Oh my god, this is dangerous, this is very threatening. I'm gonna start hitting with Lilligant next turn, I guess. No energy. That's interesting. I have to take advantage of that. Okay, let's just put some evolutions in the bench. And yep, let's retreat. Very nice. Let's start dealing damage. I have to find the Slowking as well. And I'm gonna try to completely remove the energy and move the energy to the bench with Slowking. So I have to distract this chestnut. We will see what happens. So he does the potion. I'm gonna put one more energy and hope for Leaf Slice. I'm gonna try my best to Leaf Slice this Seedot as much as possible. He didn't even bother to attack, and I don't blame him. Let's try this Max Elixir. Thank you. Slowpoke, I guess. Let's go with that. Another energy here, and please double heads. One heads? No, so freaking close. It doesn't really matter, I'm fine with that as well. I will boohoo next turn, probably. And that's gonna be it. For this Seedot, it's gonna perish. I guess. Still, he doesn't have energy, and that's very good for me, but I think that if he did, that would be sad. I would be very, very sorry for that. There's the Shift Tree, so I definitely don't want him to draw energy. Please don't draw energy. Every energy now is Eterno for him, and that's very, very bad for me. But still, he's in a quite of a bad spot. There's another energy here, very nice. Let's boohoo. Let's boohoo. There is our first prize. We are not safe, my friends. We are not safe at all. We're in huge trouble. I will retreat next turn. Please don't draw energy. That's my... Okay, that's very nice. So now it's time for me to... do you wanna... No, I don't wanna... It's time for me to retreat and start putting some serious damage. Oh, I can block the abilities. Okay, that's fantastic. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna block the abilities, and that means that even if he draws the energy, he's not gonna be able to draw cards. So that's very, very interesting. I'm gonna go with that, and I'm gonna try to block my opponent this way instead of being extremely aggressive with hits. Yeah, I believe that this is a better move. He will need quite a few energy to actually... There is one. He's gonna need quite a few energy to actually attack and knock out this Greninja. So yeah. Now it's tempting to attack with this one. Should I do it? I don't know. I really don't know if I should. I think that I won't. I'm gonna give him one more turn. If he knocks out my Greninja, I will be very, very sorry. And I don't want this to happen. Oh no, he did find the energy, and that's very bad. The good thing is that, good news, Greninja is has a free retreat, and that's very nice. So I'm going to retreat Greninja. But should I boohoo? What should I do? I really don't know. This is a new deck for me. If your opponent's attacking, let's see if that works. I'm gonna retreat Greninja, and I'm gonna boohoo. Let's just boohoo. He may draw cards. I know that he may draw cards now because I didn't attack with Greninja. I may lose this match, but I think that this is quite of a nice deck. In the previous deck, I said that do not buy the deck. I suggested not buying the deck. This time, I believe that you should. This Greninja is very nice. You would like to have 2 copies of that, so why not? So it didn't trigger. The sleep didn't trigger, of course. Not impressed with that. And we are getting a lot of damage now. And I'm not sure if I can deal with that. Unfortunately, I have to build a second Greninja very soon. Corsola cannot do it. Petilil cannot do it. I'm gonna go with Cricketune. I'm gonna try to go with Cricketune. Okay, so 40 damage with this one. It's not enough. Unfortunately, it's not enough. So Cricketune is gonna hit for 40 next turn. Greninja is gonna hit for 80. That's 120. It's not enough to knock out these Shiftry. Unfortunately, I don't think we can get out of this terrible situation. We will probably not be able to win, unfortunately. Looks like he draws more cards. Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he? And he's also preparing his Chestnut for action. That's terrible. Okay, Cricketune, I choose you. Wish I had the time to, you know, just Screech first, but looks like I can't. So let's slash. 40 damage is 40 damage. It's something. It's okay, I guess. Next, I'm gonna promote. Oh no, that's devastating. Devastating. Slowpoke is gonna go next. Trying to find the gold deck. I don't think that we can win this one, my friends. I'm sorry. He may overdraw, by the way. So we may win that way, but I don't think so. Chestnut is almost ready. Almost ready to action. By the way, this is one of the decks that have special energy, so gold deck may be very, very useful. Okay, looks like I am not gonna go for gold deck. I may go for Froakie. Froakie is not gonna really save me, you know. Let's go for gold deck. I cannot win this one, unfortunately. So, yeah, let's just try my best. And I'm gonna concede soon. This weakness is terrible as well. If we didn't have the weakness to grass, it would be quite easier. Still not a victory, but you know, it would be quite easier to win. But no, we don't have that luxury, yeah. Okay, I promoted Greninja because it has a free switch. And I believe that's gonna be it. Just hitting for 20 damage, not enough to do anything. This Chestnut is in the bench, ready to smash us. The only thing that we can do is force him to overdraw. I don't think that he's gonna do that. I don't think that he's such a bad player. But it may happen, you know. Let's see if he's going to leaf draw. What's that? It is a Pokemon Center lady coming back from the discard pile. He does heal even that little bits of damage. That's strange. Does he really want to do that? So one energy will maybe save our life. Give me one energy. No, it is not one energy. If it was just one freaking energy, we would be able to maybe paralyze this guy, and it would be maybe a way out. But looks like we didn't do that. So I'm going to Moonlight Splash, and yes, retreat the energy, and unfortunately it's gonna end here. We could be able to, you know, force him to overdraw with Bailiff, but I failed on that miserably. So there you go, we just lost the match. Unfortunately, I'm really sorry for wasting your time, but overall I believe that this is a deck that you should buy. Oh, okay, let's choose that. You should buy basically because of Greninja. This is a very nice Greninja, very good with Greninja Break as well. So that was it, my friends. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Please make sure to subscribe if you're new, follow me on the links below, and I'm gonna see you next time. Bye my friends, take care.